Hello friends, welcome to the next class of computational physics. In this class, we will learn what are the data types allowed in C programming language. So, here you can see data types are the types of data that can be used in a C program. So, in general the basic data types are integer, character, float and double. There are enumeration data type, there are derived data types and some void data types are also there. We will see some fundamental data types that you can use for various purpose in a C program, that is integer, character, float point, double precision float point and void. Now, what is integer data type? Integer data type is basically a data type which allow user to have a variable which can take only integer value. So, if you are defining a variable of integer data type, that simply means the variable can take only integer value. So, keyword int in lowercase, int is basically used to refer integer data type. It depends upon processor how much value it can take. Here you can see for 16-bit processor, for 32 bits, for 64-bit the memory is different. Now, note an integer refers to sequence of digit, that is 2, 3, 4, 0, this is invalid, this is valid, we already seen this. Now, not allowed to store decimal value, even though the user enter a number with some fractional part, then the fractional part omitted and only integer value will be stored in that particular variable which is defined as a integer data type. The second is float data type. Float means this allows that particular variable to take the float values. Float value means a value with at least one decimal point. Now, there are two types, that is float and double. Now, float means we already know that float constant means a real number. So, float data type allow to store decimal values in a variable. So, the keyword float in lowercase is used to refer the float data type. Then storage of float data type is 32-bit is about 4 byte and so on, according to processor it may vary. Now, double is a keyword which is used to refer double data type. So, if you want to increase the size of a real number, that is if you want to increase the precision, you know this in float you can have 6-digit precision, in double you can have 10-digit precision. So, for that purpose you can use a double keyword to define a float point data type. The next is character data type. Character data type allow variable to take any single character as a value. So, store a character data type, that is 1 bit, only one character, that is either letter, digit, special character, even white space can be treated as character. The char keyword is referred for a character data type. For example, a in a single quote mark can be stored as a character value for character data type variable. Now, can't store more than one character, this is very important. Only one character is allowed for this particular data type. Now, here if you want to enhance the strength or shrink the strength, means if you want to store bigger value or if you want to save your memory, then you can use this data type beyond the limit. You either signed, unsigned, long, short. So, here you can see the range of all these. So, char you can have this particular, but unsigned you can go up to this, means only positive, then signed you can go for positive and negative values. Similarly, integer you can go for negative to positive, same as integer, signed and unsigned you can go for only positive values and so on. So, if you want to extend the limit or shrink the limit, you can use this particular long or short, and if you want to save the memory, or then you can if you want to change, if you are taking only positive value, then special you can mention that. So, this is all about the data types in C programming language. Thank you.